Happy Monday. Happy New Year Monday. How's everybody doing? This is Johnny X, the one who keeps Marty's feet to the fire. Hope everyone had a safe New Year, good Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, everything in between. Weather held out for the most part, which was great. But may not last much longer. So let's dive into this thing. First thing is how the state went around to hire Barry Caldwell after the board said no. That's a head scratcher, everybody. That's favors from his brother-in-law to the governor. You know, Joe takes care of Mr. Murphy pretty well. I guess either Barry needs the money or I don't know. I just find it confusing and appalling how the state, who's supposed to monitor with wasteful spending and idiotic decisions, they went and they backed they bypassed the no to put this guy in at $600 a day or $165,000 a year, which the clock starts again with a second pension and everything else that comes with that with a school person. I don't know how that works, but yeah. I don't know why we can't find someone just to do the job, because obviously Laquetta is not fit for the position. Barry has to come in and babysit Laquetta, and we're paying just them two alone. Was it $250 to her, $165? Benny's, everything like that. It's a $425. That's, might as well call it a $500,000 a year job for two people to do the same one. And it's a very expensive babysitting position. I'll take it. I'll do it for $10 the hour. What's minimum wage today? $14. $600 a day. And who knows and who watches if this guy shows up to work, if he does fulfill her job that she's obviously not good at doing, and everything else. But the taxpayers got to pay for that. But somehow our taxes went lower, but payroll went up. I don't have a doctorate in business, but being in business, that makes zero sense. Payroll goes up, we're going to lower taxes. Where are you getting the money from? Santa Claus stuff your stocking we didn't know about? It's mind-boggling. Don't get it. What else? And then we got what today's subject is going to be. Marty's grade. Marty graded himself a 90% on his accomplishments as a mayor. First legitimate year as a mayor, gives himself a 90. Just so we're all clear, Marty has 20 years being a politician, 9 of them in political power, whether he was acting like a clown, acting like a mayor for 2 years, a mayor now, and council president for 8 years. So it's not like the guy didn't have his hand or a say or nothing like that. Acting like he came in today like Jesus and Moses. One's parting the Red Sea and the other one turned water to wine. And then here comes Marty. Let's make AC great again. You leaving would make AC great again. Okay, so let's see here. Gives himself a 90. Tax decrease, we'll just keep that in mind, everyone. Tax decrease, 38 streets paved, We got cameras, rehabilitation. I don't know. Let's dive into this thing. Few things that people reached out about. We'll just highlight those few punchlines from his speech here. First off, we'll go with page 1. Increase communication and transparency with the residents and community organization. I call BS on that one. Transparency is definitely not in that man's vocabulary. Not a little bit. Zero. Ain't happening. The other thing is we have here, we don't know, restoration of Firehouse number 2. Marty says 750,000. The press says 50. I don't know who's right, who's wrong. So that should be clarified because it's got a picture of the firehouse with 50 grand, and then Marty says 750. So that will give him a mulligan with that one. Let's see here. Expand community outreach initiatives. And this was under the AC Fire Department. No one gets mad at the fire department when they show up. They tend to clap 9 times out of 10 because they're saving something or a person. I've yet to see any riots over the fire department, okay? What's the initiative? To go help you play baseball? What's the initiative? Get them better equipment. Get them more money to update their firehouses. There's your initiatives. They're there to go out, help people in need. And again, no one's ever gone out and been mad at a fireman for saving them or their building or a person or whatever. It makes no sense. What we got here? The police department one. Don't take credit for the police chief. That was bound to happen. You just happen to be the mayor. Again, stepped in shit. Clean and safe, zero tolerance on Atlantic and Pacific. If that lasts 10 days, I'll be shocked. If that lasts 10 days, I'll be shocked. Because that was said before, and it lasted less than a week. I'll give you benefit of the doubt, 10 days. Why do we need to hire civilians, new community task force? Why do we need anti-violence? Just hire and educate the cops more and better. That's simple. We don't need civilians doing police officers' jobs. We need police officers doing police jobs. We need secretaries doing secretarial jobs. Cops should be on the street. Okay? Yeah, sergeant here, there, inside, but cops should be on the street. That's simple. Hire secretaries to do secretarial stuff. Put the cops on the street. Simple. We're a 24-hour town. It's not brain surgery. What else we got here? Get rid of the anti-tourism group. Yeah, okay. By the way, they got 3 murders under their belts already. So just take the $1.5 million and give it back to the police department so they can hire, train, equipment, and whatever else is needed. And you applauded them live on television like they're doing something good. They've done nothing. Literally have done nothing. Let's see. Upgrade 911 systems. That you should be doing that, Marty, with them. It's called a budget. You give them a budget to keep cars, radio, bullets, mace, Narcan. That's a part of the job. Don't applaud yourself. That's called maintenance. Like a lot of this stuff here. Okay? Maintenance. What we got here? renovate the dispatch center. The dispatch center should be in the Zeus Center, rightfully so. So the people that are communicating with the police officers can use those beautiful TVs we spent the money on so they can communicate. You actually, if you've seen Beverly Hills Cops, okay, you see that with that guy Billy, who's goofy just like you. It's got the whole big center. They can point and click and see where the cops are and who's stopping where and who's doing what. Dispatch is in there because it says it on the door. Amazon $5.99 rental. Beverly Hills Cops. I want to say it's number 3. You should put the Zoo Center and the Dispatch Center in one room. This way here, they're not operating blind if we have cameras because they're on 2 different sides of the city. They should be in one unit where police are, not on the opposite side of town. That makes sense. Put dispatch in the room Zeus, whatever you call that thing. Ugh. Let's see here. Hired a loan advisor. Here we go. Engaged residents for first-time buyer program. Well, we all know only one person got that. Cash. Cash is the only one I got it so far. No one has been publicized getting a home other than Cash. And we all know who was in that video. Some people got butthurt because I called them out. But kind of funny how the mayor's best friend, weed coordinator, gets the first home time buyers program grant of $10,000. It's just absolutely astonishing. You took credit for that. Are you dumb? How no one looked into that is beyond me. Be like number 5, 7. You number 1, and the only one so far that's gotten it. There has been no post, and Marty, we know you like to post. We know you like to post. You have not put anybody else up there at all, other than your boy Cash. Just saying. What we got here? Partner with Stockton. I think what we should bring back, an ethics board. There should be an ethics board brought back. Absolutely. There should be an ethics board brought back. And outside government officials should pick who gets that position. From the county, surrounding towns, but there should be 5 Atlantic City residents that have a clean record, never anything at all. The worst thing it did was jaywalk. There should 5 people use those social security numbers as their in their applications. Should be reviewed by the county. We don't call them the county commissioners, I guess. We'll get them to pick it, and off you go. Bring that back. And then we got here, conduct yearly evaluations. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. So now we got here, conduct yearly employee evaluations. Please respond to someone telling us who's going to evaluate you, and don't say you get voted every year. Okay? That's just not it. Okay, we all know how people get voted around here. It's all done by favors. It's all done by handouts and whatever. Someone should evaluate you. Implement citywide Wi-Fi. Who's flipping that bill? Wi-Fi is not free. Pay for it on airplanes and everywhere else. Ball games, it ain't free. Or you have to sell your soul to someone to get something in return. So there might be a gift coming your way if someone gets it. Let's see. The biggest thing here is Establish work zones for code enforcement officers. So, plain and simple. Code enforcement should have iPads with everything on them. And on those iPads, it goes to 3 other entities. Truancy, it goes to fire, and it goes to police department. So when they fill this thing out, if something's wrong on the police or fire part of it, or there's too many people in an apartment, and it should go out to make sure that truancy knows what's going on, fire department knows what's going on, police department knows what's going on. So that should be a quad of intermingling right there. Renovate the entire public safety building. Well, who's paying for that? Because we still need streets to be paved, which obviously you just did one strip in front of my place. There's a couple holes on my side of the street, if you were wondering. When you drive past next time or you come in to get something to eat, there's a couple holes, major holes. Let's see. And then, I give you credit. You're doing this whole initiative for paperless newsletters, but you're doing paperless stuff in between the city, but you want to put out a paper newsletter. So how are you going about this thing? You want to save the planet or don't you? Just put it on the city's website, my man. What else we got here? Pave 30 streets. No, that didn't happen. 22 tax decrease. We're going to get an increase, everybody. Mark my words, we're going to get an increase. We are going to get an increase. 20 million improvement for Atlantic, this, that, whatever. Yeah, we'll see how this stuff goes. I wouldn't count on half of this stuff. I don't know. Let's see. What do you take credit for? ShopRite. Anyone know when ShopRite's coming that you promised? It was never coming. The water park. Unless you gave Bart Bladstein money or some free stuff, don't know why you're taking credit for that. Atlantic Care System, way before your mayoral run. Stockton, before you. The car wash, that was 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago that was happening, my man. I don't know why you're taking credit for that. Yes, you're going to shut down the ice rink in April 23 and make it a roller rink. That's going to happen. Don't know why. A lot of people love the ice. But that in a nutshell, Marty's mayoral run, C. I'll give him a C. Definitely not a 90. So, anyway, that being said, everyone, we're going to do this just once a month. I can't waste my Mondays anymore. So, the first Monday of the month is when we'll have these things. A couple guys reached out about making it a little more professional, a little more newsy kind of looking. We're definitely going to keep the board. So, other than that, happy, healthy 2023. And see you the first Monday of February. Adios.